sister Lisa.
Hi.
She had a terrible dream last night, so she's going to flick through some flower essences to, get her pregnancy on.
Get what going?
Oh, nothing. So find out what's best, okay? See ya.
Okay, so we're here to select some flower essences for James. So we've been talking about kids and how we just need to be really aware of what emotions are coming up for them at the moment and ensuring that we're dealing with things as they do arise. So we're here to select some flower essences today for James. Now James, being my son, can touch the cards. For your children, I'll show them the cards and they'll select which ones are right for them. So it's whichever ones they feel attracted to end up being almost spot on in terms of what emotions are coming up at the moment for them. So James is flicking through the cards at the moment.
Oh,
are they all? Yeah, he's got one. Okay, good. But you're not meant to look at the name, you're meant to look at the flower, remember, and what flowers you feel attracted to. So last night James had another bad dream, so that's why we're here today. That's an interesting looking one. Okay, keep going. It's really important that we do consider our children at this time, even if they seem to be coping okay, just making sure that they're not internalizing any of their current issues. Because it is tricky on them. They're stuck at home, they're not seeing their friends. Also, as adults, we're quite stressed at the moment, and so obviously that will rub off on the children as well. And that's another good point. The more we look after ourselves, the better our children are going to be able to cope with this situation too. So we seem to be getting a good pile. That one came up again, that came up last time. So we end up with about 4 or 5 cards because we don't want to work on too many things at the one time. And sometimes when we go through this with children, they'll select more than 5, and that's fine
I like
too.
the Billy Goat name.
Plum. Yeah. Oh, not the name. Remember, don't look at the name. Just what flowers you feel attracted to. Okay, so let's have a look. All right. Do you want to just make sure that you're definitely happy? Let's see if there's any of these that you can take out. What about that one? That's a good one. Okay, so James has ended up with 4 cards, so we're going to have a look at what they are. Now, the first one is Red Helmet Orchid. So this is an interesting one. This is the one that comes up with issues with authority, which is
authority mean?
so in being told what to do. And that is really tricky.
Yeah, you
at
have
the
a
moment.
lot of issues with that.
Yeah, I have a lot of issues with this one too. But particularly for kids at the moment.
Oh, hi.
It's James. It's really tricky because we are telling them what to do a lot. The government's telling them what to do, and they don't necessarily agree and don't understand why we need to stay at home.
At all.
So that's a really good one for James. Also, Angel Sword came up. This is the one for clear spiritual communication and discernment. So, this one will, in terms of discernment, just understanding what's going on. So with these bad dreams as well, sort of putting them into perspective.
That was a shriveled olive lady.
Yeah, wasn't very nice, was it?
It was terrible.
Next one that's come up is Banksia Robu. Oof, I probably didn't pronounce that correctly. This one is the one for temporary loss of enthusiasm and interest in life. So often we think of, say, older adults having this issue, or adults in general and not children, but at the moment it's definitely children, and just...
There's no point in life anymore.
So there we go. Old Man Banksia. This is another...
It reminds me of Preston Place.
This
is those cactuses.
Oh, okay. This is another one that's all about enthusiasm. So enthusiasm for those who are weary or sluggish. So that's really interesting which ones have come up for James today. So we're going to put these And we're going to put these in a bottle, and then James will take
Oh,
a few
hi.
drops morning and night, or when he needs them, when he feels like he needs that emotional support. Hope you've enjoyed this funny video. Just remember that we can make up these flower essences for your children as well. Thanks for watching.
Oh, hi. See ya.